Hey guys, what's good? I am pissed off. I recorded this whole video with all my passion and heart, and it didn't have any sound. Okay, so I put my headphones in. I think I need a new phone, or I need to clean out the speaker of my phone. But happy 2020, happy New Year. I hope everybody brought in the new year well. And all I'm gonna say is transitioning is fucking hard. It's hard. So if anybody is deciding to take that step in their life to where they want to transition, I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to be mentally strong for this shit. There's a couple instances that I've had in this past year. I'll be 2 years on T in January. So the first instance that I had was, I changed positions in my job, so I didn't have direct deposit. So my first check was a paper check until I did paper deposit. So I go to the check cashing place and walk up and the lady's like, "Hey, you ever cashed here before?" And I'm like, "No, I never cashed here before." So I give her my license, woo woo, and she says, "Do you have a sister named such and such?" I said, "That's me." If y'all could have seen the look on her fucking face, it was crazy. The look on her face was fucking crazy. So, she's like, "Well, we can't cash this check." I'm thinking in my head, why the fuck not? You know what I'm saying? The social the same, the driver's license number the same. I just changed my name legally. So I still have my old license. I never got rid of it. I don't hold on to it for any sentimental value or anything like that. But in instances like this is why I kept it, and I'm glad I did. But I gave her my old license, and she was comparing, the old to the new license, and that was that, and she cashed my check. So that was one instance. The second instance, by me switching jobs. Now, back in the day, where I live, it's small, but I'm pretty known. And if I'm not known, and it's my siblings that are known, and of course, if you know my siblings, we're related in some way somehow. So I I go to work and I see this girl that I didn't really like as a child. She was just mean, just loud at the mouth, always want to fight, blah, blah, blah. So we standing at the time clock. It's like 30 different people waiting to clock in. And she screams my dead name. And she says, "Hey, such and such, how you doing, girl?" I didn't pay her no mind. I just kept looking forward and just said, I didn't say shit. I didn't give her none of my attention. But it was rude as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Rude as fuck. Another instance. So prior to uh, transition, I always hang with males. You know what I'm saying? Like, always had male friends. No biggie. But there was some girl in our class from New York, Hispanic. She was fine. We was all trying to get out of her, mind you. But she had a girlfriend. So two of the guys that were in pursuit made one more than the other. He's like, "Yeah, I seen her girlfriend and she looked more manly than me." Blah blah blah. Then the other one was like, "Damn, what? He, she, whatever she is." And I'm just thinking in my head, like, damn, if these niggas is talking like this, then what the fuck do they think about me? You know what I'm saying? And then she brought her girlfriend up there. I seen her girlfriend. She was like a stem. She didn't look manly at all. Maybe she would have had a button up with some tight jeans or something, but she was very feminine. But I was just thinking in my head, like, damn, well, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't tell people that I'm trans. I just don't, unless the situation calls for it. And that's what you have to, be prepared for. That there are going to be people out there that don't like trans individuals. They don't. I mean, people don't like white people, black people, fucking whatever. But you have to be prepared for that. So, damn, I just said all this in the video. This is just killing me, but I'm gonna make it again for you guys. Um, what I'm gonna have to say is that once you start to transition, if this is a new journey for you, you need to move for real. I mean, if you're content and you don't, you live in California or some shit like that, and you're not in the same neighborhood or something, okay, cool, whatever. It's a little bit harder because it's such a bigger place. But your past is always going to come back to haunt you whether you realize it or not. So that's why I'm really thinking about like just dipping out and going stealth and living somewhere else, because this shit is crazy. I've had too many situations where people would come up to me and wrongfully address me. That's embarrassing. It really is. And not only that, being trans in the military is hard as fuck. It's hard. Especially if you don't have every fucking surgery. I only got top surgery. Bottom surgery is in the works. That's coming in 2022. That's already established. But the simple fact that when I go places, I don't care about the living situation. You know what I asked? Now, I used to care about the living situation. I used to say what the barracks look like. You know, where we living, how we living. You know, we ain't the fucking Air Force, but how we living. Now you know what I asked? What the showers look like. Because one place I went to, it was open bay showers. It was open bay. Now the only way that I could have taken a shower was late as fuck at night, when there are some weirdos who be taking showers late as fuck at night. Or fucking, who knows, field shower with fucking baby wipes. But it was to the point I had to tell my first sergeant, I said, hey, look, you know, what we gonna do here? She had to sneak me into the female barracks late at night when they was all asleep, and she had to stand outside the door. You know how fucking embarrassing that is? It's fucking embarrassing. Okay? Not saying you all gotta deal with that, but if you're in the military and you dealing with this, you already know what I'm talking about. It's hard. So if you're in the military, or if you're trying to transition, this is the shit you gotta be prepared for. This is shit that you gotta look out for. And I'm tired of it. You know, I don't let this shit get to me, but I'm sick and fucking tired of it. It it just does something to me, you know. So even with dating, like that's another video in itself, being trans while dating. But I'll tell you one thing. I just recently started fucking with a girl, and I was afraid to tell her I was trans. I was afraid, because I said, you know, I told her straight up before I even told her. I said, look, I like you as an individual. I think you're cool. Whatever I'm about to tell you right now, I don't want it to mess up what we got going on, you know, whatever. And I told her, and she was completely cool with it. You know, she liked my personality. You know, she's like, I don't care. She's older as well, but she's just like, I don't care. I still talk to her to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, she still hit me up. She just video called me not too long ago. You know, but not every woman or man that you encounter is going to be accepting of that. And you have to understand that. But at the end of the day, you need to learn to love yourself. That's number one. And then the second thing that you need to realize is that not everybody is going to find you attractive, and not everybody's going to like you. But there are people out there who find you very attractive, who think that you're a 10 in their eyes. So just because you get turned down by one person doesn't mean that everybody else is going to turn you down. Always remember that. Just because somebody doesn't like you because you're trans, there's millions of people in the world. Somebody's going to like you. Somebody's going to love you. You know, so just remember that. But this is the main point of me making a video, is that being trans is fucking hard, and I'm telling you right now. It's hard for me. I don't know how many other people are going through this, but it's been hard. I'll be 2 years on T January 15th. That's another video in itself. I keep coming up with all these video ideas and shit. So, yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. Like, this whole year, you know, not every single month, but I'm always constantly getting reminded of some shit that I don't want to be reminded of. And I know some of you guys, trans women, are going through it too. Like, why does that bother you? You know, I'm not trying to hide myself. I'm not trying to say that I regret my decision, but I'm not one of these people out there who's just throwing it all out there because it's a risk. You know, you watch the news, you know, you see all these trans women and trans men getting killed just cause, you know. It could be this situation. I mean, it doesn't matter, but you see the news, right? So I don't just go around hollering and shouting, hey, I'm trans. You know, maybe at a pride event, yeah, sure. Why not? But just in regular day-to-day life, no, because people don't understand it. People are ignorant. People will talk about you behind your back. I mean, regardless if you're trans or not, people still going to talk about you. But be ready for that. Be prepared for that. So I'm not trying to scare or stare anybody away from transitioning, but I'm telling you now, you gotta be mentally strong for this shit. For real, because there's people out there who fucking hate you. Who's people out there who don't understand you. There's people out there who just want to use you as an example. There's people out there who just want to use you as an object or some type of fantasy. So be prepared for that. Now, if you have any questions about transition, and people still hit me up on Instagram or Snapchat, and that's fine. I'm all for helping people. But you can also leave a comment on here, and I'll respond to you. As you see, I respond to, my comments. But I'm really going to be taking a break from social media because there's no reason why I should be waking up and checking my phone. That shouldn't be the first thing I do. The first thing I do, what I need to be doing is getting up, stretching, and being happy and fucking grateful that I woke up to see another day. I need to be reviewing my to-do list that I made the night before. I need to be writing down my goals, you know? But that's another video on, life and getting your mental together. But you guys can still hit me up. I'll still keep it open, and just in case I get any notifications. But it's dead. You're not going to know what I'm doing unless I'm telling you. But I hope you guys had a great new year. And if you guys see this band-aid, I got band-aid right there because I got tricky veins. I was getting stuck all day. I was getting my levels checked. See where I'm at for my testosterone because I'm about to deploy. So make sure you guys are getting your levels checked to make sure you're not too high, you're not too low. But yeah, I got my second letter from my fallow as well. So that's in the works. I'm planning on getting fallow at the beginning of the year 2022. I'm not in no rush. It gives me time to save up because it's a long journey. But yeah, guys, just be mentally strong and just love yourself first and realize that there are people in the world that's going to love you no matter what. Trans, black, white, doesn't matter. Short, tall, nobody cares. Just remember that there are people out there who will love you for you, and just be careful because people hate us. Not all people. People don't understand us. They don't understand anything that they don't understand, like that they don't know. All right, but fuck it. I love you guys. All right, I love each and every trans individual. I mean, if you out here killing people and you doing bad shit, no, I don't fucking love you. Okay, that's not cool. You need to get your shit together. You need to turn yourself in. All right, but yeah, man, I'm tired. Let's talk some melatonin, and I hope you guys have a great year. I'll do a video on 2 years on T. I'll, do a video dating while trans, and, life tips and workout tips, like whatever you guys want to see. But I hope this video, you know, helps you guys, and just be mentally strong, okay? It's all going to work out, and love yourself. Y'all have a good night.